They got a victory. Haley Van Lith went off. And unfortunately, Angel Reese's triple-double is marred by another ugly incident of her not having any self-control.
Angel got a more serious foul called for her than you did because she reacted to you yanking her hair and she got punished more.
You pulled my hair! Angel Reese's shout echoed across the court. What happened right before had fans stunned and the referees scrambling. Imagine seeing your star player grabbed and nothing is done. Was Reese out of line, or was she just standing up for herself? And why did Bria Hartley walk away without so much as a slap on the wrist? Let's rewind the tape and break down this heated moment, the controversial call, and what it says about WNBA officiating.
So, Bria Hartley started World War Reese yesterday in what was one of the craziest plays of the season. And I mean this when I say this.
And look, I will tell you this. I don't blame Angel Reese for being mad because Bria Hartley pulls Angel Reese's hair.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Imagine running full speed, locked into the game, when suddenly you feel it, a sharp yank at your braids. That's exactly what Angel Reese went through when Bria Hartley grabbed a fistful of her hair during a heated moment on the court. It wasn't just subtle contact either. The replay slowed it down for all to see, Hartley's hand blatantly pulling on Reese's signature braids as she went for the ball. The whistle blew, but instead of justice being served, fans were hit with a wave of confusion. On the sidelines, some were on their feet in disbelief, pointing at the screen. Commentators? Speechless at first, then murmuring about what this even meant for the game. And on social media? A firestorm of opinions started spreading immediately. As the camera cut back to the court, Reese wasn't having it. You could see her pointing right at Hartley as she spun around, yelling, "You pulled my hair!" The frustration on her face said it all. This wasn't just a foul to her. This was personal.
You can be mad and you don't have to lose complete control.
It made people more likely to think it's intentional. And look, I'm not out here calling Bria Hartley a dirty player. If she does it again, maybe. If she volleyball spikes someone in the face next game, then we can start conversations.
Hartley? She walked away like nothing happened, barely making eye contact. The vibe on the court shifted instantly. Players stopped in their tracks, glancing at each other, waiting for the refs to do something more. But nope. The call? A common foul. No ejection, no flagrant, just business as usual. That's what had people shaking their heads. Here's the thing, though. Hair pulling like that isn't just a bad look. According to WNBA guidelines, any excessive contact could result in a flagrant foul or, at the very least, escalate into more serious consequences. How does something so blatant slip by with barely a slap on the wrist? And why did the refs seem so quick to move on from it? This wasn't just a foul to Reese. It collided with her dignity, her identity as a player, and honestly, the whole point of fairness in basketball. But it wasn't just Hartley who walked away scot-free. Reese's reaction? That got her slapped with a technical. And that wasn't the end of it.
How the refs looked at this and said, nah. She went for the ball. Or nah, common foul.
Ododo ran in, not to be aggressive. She ran in to separate the two, and Angel Reese just lost her mind.
The fallout didn't just stay on the court, it was just starting to spill over. Here's the thing about Angel Reese's reaction. It wasn't just about the hair pull. This was about standing up for herself in a situation that felt unfair. Right after Hartley walked off without so much as a second glance, Reese didn't hold back. She got in Hartley's face, making it clear she wasn't going to let the moment slide. And just when it seemed like that might die down, Olivia Nelson-Ododa stepped in, trying to calm things down, but instead of diffusing the situation, it escalated. Reese, still fired up, gave Nelson-Ododa a shove, and the refs were quick to blow the whistle again. This time, a technical foul for Reese. It didn't take long for the reaction to divide fans.
Now watch her just walk in to separate, and she has to lose her mind. Come on, man. She wasn't trying to be aggressive.
He tweeted, "My son said it's not your fault you grabbed her hair. It was way too long. It was really an accident and the refs got it right."
On one side, some were all in on Reese defending herself. They flooded social media with posts like, "If someone pulls my hair during a game, I'm doing the same or worse." Others, though, had a much different take. They called her response an overreaction, saying she should have let the refs handle it. But here's the question. Wouldn't anyone feel the same level of frustration that Reese felt? Imagine someone grabbing a part of your body, or in this case, her hair, during a high-stakes moment. You're supposed to focus, stay composed, and let it slide? For some people, that just doesn't feel realistic. The problem then became the league's response. Because here's how WNBA rules work. Technical fouls automatically come with fines. So Reese, she was hit with a $400 penalty, and considering her past technical fouls, this one stung even more. Meanwhile, Hartley walked away without any deeper consequences.
I mean this when I say this. It is closer to being a suspension worthy than it is to being a common foul, and the referees called it a common foul. This is a flagrant 1.5.
And I'm going to tell you, the refs got it wrong. It should have been a flagrant foul. I mean, it should have been a flagrant. If I'm going to come down on Dejanay Carrington, I'm going to come down on Bree Hartley.
No fine, no suspension, nothing. It's hard not to ask, does the punishment fit the action? Or was the burden unfairly shifted onto Reese? This wasn't just a one-off moment, though. It opened up discussions about consistency in officiating and where the league's priorities really lie. But for Reese, this has implications far beyond the court. The Angel Reese hair pull wasn't just some heated game moment, it pointed to a bigger problem for the WNBA. When something as blatant as pulling a player's hair slides by with a common foul, yet the victim gets penalized, it raises a crucial question. Is the league doing enough to protect its players?
Angel got a more serious foul called for her than you did because she reacted to you yanking her hair, and she got punished more.
They got a victory. Hailey Van Lith went off. And unfortunately, Angel Reese's triple-double is marred by another ugly incident of her not having any self-control.
Some are even calling for hair pulling to be treated as an automatic flagrant foul, no questions asked. It's clear this wasn't just about one play, it's a flashpoint forcing the WNBA to re-examine its officiating. What happens next could shape how stars like Reese are treated moving forward.